Alright, 3 behind there. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We need to boost our teammate chemistry. Player-only meeting. We need to do it. Why? Because we're losing important games. Now, our chemistry is actually doing quite well. But, let's use this SP. Get that player meeting going. And let's win some games here. Let's go back a little over the schedule. I think the last game I played might have been the Timberwolves. Let's see. Win, win, win. We did very well, and we lost to Sacramento, and it was a pretty bad loss. We got decimated in the third when I sat on the bench. Wasn't good. So here we go. We're going up against the New York Knicks. They are basically us on the other side of the conference, and we need to win this game. It is extremely important. We need to catch up to at least the Nuggets. We need to get up there. We are 5th in the conference rank, and that's very, very close to being out of the playoffs. And that is something that I do not want to deal with this season. Because this season is my last season with the Oklahoma City Thunder. I've said this a lot of times. I want to fit 3 seasons into Derek D. Ginger King. And I really want to go to a team that needs a big center, like Toronto Raptors, or a very low-level team. Maybe even like a team like Bobcats, Charlotte Bobcats. So I'm going to be pushing for a trade after this season.
We got this. Just take it over, KD. It's all you, baby.
Yes, it is.
And that's how you get this team fired up. We're coming at you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court.
All right, here we go.
Knicks come into this one after a win against the Pistons in Detroit. A 3-point win in that one. Always nice to come out on top in a close game.
Oh, the New York Knicks. Very frightening team.
It was a complete mismatch. The defense looked totally outmanned the entire game.
The first team that I almost said Amari Stoudemire. The first team that D'Antoni screwed up. No, I'm sorry, he screwed up the Suns as well. He did pretty good with the Suns, but I joke, I kid. D'Antoni's just not my favorite coach. I thought he was a joke. I thought it was like a joke when they announced him for the Lakers. Like, you couldn't handle Steve Nash and like Gortat and all these other, like Lopez, like all these players. What makes you think that you're going to be able to handle the LA Lakers with Dwight Howard added on? That's insane. Yeah, the Lakers not doing so great. I believe they're in 9th position right now, right behind my good old Utah Jazz. And the Utah Jazz are scared. We do not want the Lakers in the playoffs. We do not like the Lakers. I actually don't mind the Lakers. I don't like Dwight Howard, but most of the Lakers I do like. I like Kobe. I respect him. I like Nash. I really respect him. Dwight Howard's about the only thing. I think it's really the problem is Dwight Howard. I don't think that, I think that he thought that this was going to be easy. I think he thinks that this was going to be a cakewalk. And now that he's losing, he's not having fun, and he doesn't like being on the team. It's just like the good old days of the Orlando Magic. I don't think that the Lakers really deserve to be in the playoffs, because if they go to the playoffs, they're gonna make it far. If they make the playoffs at best 7th or 6th, I don't even think they can make it to 6th. I don't know. We still have about maybe a month until the playoffs, but. So it's getting dire situations for the Lakers right now, and the Jazz are trying to keep ahead of them any way they can. Their loss to the Nuggets tonight would not help at all. We'll have to see that game. That game's going to be very interesting coming down the wire. And Lakers as well. We do not want them to win any games. I think the Nuggets game's on now. It might actually be over. I don't know what time it is. I've been in my room all day. I've had the day off, so I don't know what time it is. It's just dark outside, and means it could be any time after 7 or 8. So yeah, the Jazz game could be over, but with it being the Denver Nuggets, the game could start at 8 o'clock, Who knows? Cut off the passing lane of Amari Stoudemire to Carmelo Anthony. Force him to make a shitty shot, and we get that rebound. Nicely done. Good old classic NBA here with Derek D. Ginger King. No editing, because I did actually record the previous game, and it did not go over well with the Roxio. The Roxio stuttered, it couldn't get it done. I got through a quarter of editing, and I had some pretty good plays, and I was going to add music to the background. I was going to smooth it up, if you get the reference. And actually it didn't, that's not me. That's not me. I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and that is a charge, you son of a bitch. I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and they're like, well, people try to be different things. You don't need to try to do anything. Just be you, and people will arrive. And that's what I'm going to start doing with this channel. I'm just going to be me. And being me, I like watching the whole goddamn game. If you don't like watching the whole goddamn game, skip through it. Skip through it. Because that's how I did them originally. Maybe I'll revert back to the 8-minute quarters next season, only because I'm going to have a lot of games to be playing, and I don't want to get behind. With these 12-minute quarters, it takes quite some time to, you know, upload these. And it's kind of a bother to actually record them and talk for that long, especially if I've got other stuff to do. So I might go back to the 8-minute quarters. You know, your opinion is extremely valuable. Let me know, do you like the 12-minute quarters, because I'm going to be showing full games? Or would you like to go to an 8-minute quarter? That'll cut the video at 40 minutes tops, and it'd be actually quite nice. So we'll see if that's possible. I don't know. I do like the 12-minute quarters, though. Oh, man, and look at that. My Roxio is having a little trouble. It stutters every now and again. I don't know why, but it does. And this is a new system that I don't know all the kinks. Of course, obviously, I'm not going to rewatch this whole video. I've already lived it once. Why would I watch it again? So let me know if, obviously I know I can hear Roxio stuttering, because it's doing the preview of the sound. So I can hear it stuttering right now. It's not now, but it did a second ago. And let me know if the audio goes weird, if my voice goes low at crazy amounts and levels. Because that's when things really get unbearable to listen to and watch, and I don't want it to be like that. Here we go, we're going to keep our hands up here. And he's forced to make a shitty pass. Oh, nicely done, Cephalosha. Cephalosha never scores, ever. Ever. Never seen the guy score. Nice, we have a pretty small matchup. Give me the ball. Small compared to, like Amare. We get him to jump, and that's an easy 2. We'll abuse his ass. Get some inside points. Put on the big boy athletic shorts. Win this game. I did call a player-only meeting. I could have done the bowling contest, but that would just look silly in the eyes of the fans. A player-only meeting means that I mean business. I want to win. I want to beat the Spurs this season because they're assholes for knocking us out last season.
I've been part of a few, some better than others. Yeah. And I will say this, when things are going well, you don't need meetings. So, when things go poorly, you do need to communicate. You got to fight your way out.
They're actually talking about the player meeting that I called at the beginning of the video. That's actually kind of cool. I'm glad that's a feature that I haven't used yet, and they're actually talking about it. The commentary in this game is impressive. Why would you pass me the ball, Seth? You're not gonna score, Seth. Just pass it away. Oh, poor Seth. I feel so bad. He always gets abused. Iman Shumpert. I believe he had like that concussion injury a year ago, didn't he? Give me that rebound. Eating the boards up left and right. I had 24 points and 20 rebounds in my last game. Look at that shot. Good God. I think that was actually a pass. Was that an alley-oop attempt? Embarrassing. New York is 4th in the East. Miami again. What is Chris Paul doing? Get your ass on the bench. You're not an announcer.
They're still the good, solid team they were a year ago.
He was about to pull a Kanye. He was about to go up and... oh, shit. Who's commentating? I know their names. I swear I do. Smith, right?
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Damn it. That's embarrassing. Oh, well. One of the commentators. I'm going to let you finish. I'm going to let you finish. New York Knicks are the best of all time. Chris Paul. Now, was he on New York or did he go somewhere else? Chris Paul went to New Orleans, didn't he? No, he was on New Orleans originally and he went to another team. Oh, it's been so long, NBA. And I've got Occur on me. You son of a bitch. Did it occur to you that we're friends? You're a Jazz man veteran. We hung your damn jersey in the rafters. Give me a break.
Tough defense there, getting a hand up, forcing that miss. Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was
Westbrook to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook juking and jiving. Yeah, and that was a straight up layup, and it did not go in. It didn't look pretty, so I'm not surprised. That's a good foul. I like that foul. It's our first foul. I don't mind it. The Knicks are 8.2 steals per game in the last 30 days. All right. Good defense for them. That's scary. Yeah, they got a steal off of Ibaka a little bit ago when the ball went to Seth.
Free throw good. Red. Carl Landry's checked in for Memo Okur. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Chuck Hayes, he's checked
12 minutes into the 12 minutes into this recording, but only 8 minutes into the game.
Now, here is Harden. Still looking
I'll back up here. Oh shit. Damn it. Yeah, and that was a mistake. God damn it. Silly turnover, and look at that. Suddenly we're down by 5. I apologize, coach. That was a silly thing to do. I didn't click right bumper before passing the ball, or before trying to shoot the ball. A nice shot there by Jones.
Took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Buford with it.
All right, let's keep on this guy. We don't want him making any moves to the basket. We don't want no Lob City happening in New York tonight. And he passes out. That's interesting. I thought for sure he had an easy layup there. Maynard with the ball. We have our second stringers out. Let's see if we can't get them being a little proactive here. Set a screen for Jones. And look at that. Jones is getting in the way. He's getting in the lane. A nice layup, and he gets a foul at the end. Lovely. Jones, the Durant of the bench. Except he can't hit free throws. Oh boy.
That's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one.
Yeah, they were already down low. No point to run all the way over there and waste my energy. Even though I don't waste energy in the first.
Total offensive dominance in the lane. That's 6 consecutive points coming in the paint.
Going down to Jones for an ISO situation and another reach-in foul. That's good.
That's his first foul.
Got Collison in, Maynard, Jones, and Harden. Harden blowing it up in Houston this year. He had a great first opening 6 games or so that I followed the Houston Rockets, and oh my god, amazing. Really lifting that team, really giving them a star. Maybe the first star since I don't think Lynn was a star. I was not impressed. I had a not impressed face. With, was it Jeremy Lin? I think it was Jeremy Lin. I did not like him. But Yao Ming I did like. Jeremy Lin not so much.
And Steve, it's not just because Harden can get hot in a hurry. It's
Lil Yao is what I called him at first. I was like, that's Lil Yao. Kind of racist, but hey, you can't deny they were both looking Asian. Both great players too. 100 career blocks.
The basket good off the assist from Maynard.
And this is a key game, so any of those that I get nowadays is excellent. I get a lot of skill points out of that. That'll cover up the 500 skill points I used on the player dinner. Or the player meeting. Sorry, there's another block for me.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA.
2 blocks in this game. That's wonderful. First, second, ninth in blocks per game. It's kind of a shame because I'm so good at it. And we have Serge Ibaka who puts them back at an insane rate. There's a nice rebound. We'll give it all the way to Maynard. We'll let Maynard do an ISO situation. And he passes it out. 3-point shot and it sinks. We take the lead. Thank you, Harden. Nicely done, pal. 2 points, 6 rebounds. I believe we have 2 blocks here.
And here is Buford. Back to Young.
Want to guard our matchup, do our job. Oh, and that extra pass got me. It almost always does. Jermaine O'Neal getting that extra pass in there.
Yeah, but he pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't you?
I like that brain.
24-23, winding down the first quarter.
He shifted the brain into neutral.
13 ice going down to Durant. Serge gonna set a screen. Set another screen. We'll double screen him. Oh, look at that. Perkins down low. Nice, easy 2-point shot.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear.
We're already at our average here, the average points per quarter. At least my average points per quarter. And here we go. Harden, gonna go to Durant. We're gonna ISO it. Oh, and he just stopped short for a 3-point shot. He has ice in his veins. Ballsy. Let's see if they hold it till the 0 buzzer, the end of the first. Let's see if they give us 6 seconds or so. And look at that, a turnover. Turnover. Pass it up. ISO. 3-point shot. Oh, that would have been amazing. We get in Barbosa's way. Don't let him complete that 3-point shot. Amazing. 28-24 to end the first. 2 blocks in the first quarter. That's pretty good. It's pretty good to average that in 1 quarter.
And the first quarter is in the books.
But it did take a toll on our points.
What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
And they're really keying in on getting as many.
All right, what are we gonna do here? We're going down to Durant. I'm up here. Pass it on up here. I'll give it to Durant. He's open. Shoot it. Assist. It's going in. I'm backpedaling. Not an assist. He took too long. Damn, okay. Now Okur is a sniper from out at the 3 range, so we want to avoid that screen. Stay on Okur on these outside lanes or lines. We do not want him to have the ball right now. Oh, a nice floater, and it's not going to go. Durant with the ball. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's not going to give it to us. He's not going to give it to us. That's the smart play anyway. Seth going to shoot the ball. You know you can't score, Seth. Come on. You know you can't score. Stop trying. Get our points at the line. That's where we make our money.
Coaches love that kind of game. Well, he has that kind of potential.
Beautiful, 2 for 2.
In a big time situation. That was impressive.
32-24 here. We've held the Knicks to a scoreless quarter so far, 1 minute in. Goes to Okur, shoots it up, and then we had perfect blocking there. Maynard gets the rebound, and it's just me and Melo. Oh, it's me and Melo. Foul me, Melo. I want to give you a foul, Melo. I want to give you a foul, Melo. You son of a bitch. I was foul hunting there. I was foul fishing. Oh, and Okur wide open. Beautiful shot. His shot is amazing. If I get enough skill points, I'll steal his shot. That way I can start hitting threes. Beautiful. Beautiful follow through from Okur. One of my favorite shooters. It's like a catapult. It's just so perfect. Alright, we're running low on time here. We get another foul. Send me to the line. Brandon Wright fouling us. They are getting those fouls on a pretty even level. We're not going to foul anyone out. Bit disappointing.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
Come on, Black Ref, stop stalling. I got work tomorrow. Oh,
For the Knicks.
pops in and out, and that one goes in. I hardly have to look at the controller anymore, so that's good. Oh no, the Roxio's acting up again. Please stop it. Stop it. What are we, 20 minutes in? Yeah, it seems to do that about 20 minutes in. If I have to, I'll stop the video and I'll put it in parts. I'll edit them together, obviously, but... Nice shot by Aldridge. Oh, wow. Who are you learning that from? Who are you... What, you learning from Okur? I did not expect that to go in. I was ready for that rebound. Look at that nice turnover. We're going to Maynor. ISO it, son. ISO it. Set a nice screen on Paul. And he gives it to Aldridge. Aldridge goes up for 2. Aldridge is playing well. Strange. He must have liked my speech at the team meeting. Yeah, right, you're not going to shoot this ball. I'm not going to let your ass pass this ball either. Not going to let your ass pass this ball either. He passes to Melo. Melo's got 2 seconds. He's going to have to shoot a hand in his face. Not going to go. And that'll affect his confidence for the rest of this game. Slow this game down. We're up by 9. No reason for us to make silly shots. Durant going up. As difficult as that shot looked, he sinks it. Second quarter, we're going down to 6 minutes, 25 seconds. We're still up by 9 points, so it's good. No miracles by the computer AI. Comes straight down to Landry, but look at that, cutting off the pass by Durant and Harden with the ball now. Let's run the best play. That's not a great play to isolate. Let's run best play, slow it down. Set a screen for Russell. We'll let Russell get the ball back. Wide open because of our screen, and that goes for 2. Simple basketball. Simple. 13-4 offense. Oh, get that out of here. Come on, you got to put up better defense than that. That was sloppy D.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment. Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it.
Set a screen here for Durant. Doesn't hit at all. Does not go well. Perkins giving it up. Oh, we'll go back to Perkins. We'll feed Perkins. Feed Perkins. He's hungry.
Perkins got his second basket of the night.
Feeding Kendrick.
They found the soft spot in the defense there.
That'll give us our assist. It's not a Ginger King game without an assist. Yeah, straight up. Whoa. That looked like it was going to come out, but perfect shot. It just, just lucky, really. Perkins. Goes to Durant. Durant to Harden. Harden gonna have to go up and shoot it. It's a shitty shot. We do not get the rebound. O'Neal sneaks it away from us. Barbosa shooting an early shot. Not good. Shitty shot there. Landry picks it up. We gotta hustle. Get back there. And I don't know why they didn't keep up the pressure.
So hard as soon as he gets into the game that he makes a major impact on the game. He's relentless in his
It's going to Durant.
Rebounds, and he's always going to fight you for the ball. Yeah, you know, those
oh, and look at that. Harden. Oh my god. That would have been amazing if it would have sunk. The foul by Iman Shumpert. Oh, and it gets him in a rut. Doesn't convert. 60-40. We're up by 20 points over New York at halftime. It's like we stole 10 of their points.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K Sports. Hopefully you're having a great time watching a little basketball tonight.
Here's some of our stats.
A great team effort by the
Some good
Thunder so
plays
far.
here.
They're looking for another win as they try to
Obviously, or
improve
else they
their
wouldn't have been
fourth-place
chosen.
standings in the conference. Excellent output from Kevin Durant.
Statue of Liberty, I'm
Percentage
coming
off the
home.
charts
I'm
right now.
coming
He's got a
home.
magic touch from the field, no question about it.
Welcome back to New York
Get
City,
some
the bright
ditty
beacon
dirty
of the
money up
Statue
in
of
this
Liberty.
bitch.
Lighting
Yeah,
up
we're in
our-
New York, I guess. That
What a
makes
game we're
sense.
seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him.
Ginger
put up
King.
these
Oh, and look at that. They
numbers.
left him
And I
open.
would think that
He
most
didn't hit it,
likely
though.
will
Okay.
continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
Yeah, he was not wide open. I was going to say, if he makes that, I'm going to throw up. It's not fair.
Money out there with Russell Westbrook.
Set a nice screen for Durant. Durant couldn't get anything done. Dribble the ball.
Here's the feed to
Harden.
Westbrook. Over Shumpert. Blocked.
Oh, block his ass out. Ah, don't let him past you.
The pass to Barbosa.
We'll guard Anthony. I do not like this at all, but we will do it.
Shumpert up top. It's a look.
Shumpert for two. A long two, but a two nonetheless.
Shumpert's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks. Harden dishes to Westbrook. Here's
Harden
Money.
dishing it to me.
Covered by
We have a
Barbosa.
bit of a mismatch here. This guy's tiny. He doesn't jump, but we can wheel and deal right on over him. It's very simple. 7 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks.
Here in the second half. Barbosa
62-42, a perfect screen, and I tried as much as possible. The screenplay, pick and roll play, executed to excellence, fools us. And give me the ball. This guy is tiny.
He dishes it to
Why are we not, like, taking advantage of this?
outside Westbrook. Durant.
Oh, I'm in deep position, but now I better get out.
6 on the shot clock.
Durant shoots up a shit shot, not gonna go in, and look at that putback.
And that's the way
Oh,
it's
baby.
been, a big margin for them in the
9
rebounding
points, 8
category.
rebounds.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one,
Yeah, we're gonna cut off that pass. Give me that pass. Give me that pass.
in a big way.
Go, Durant, go.
Pushing it up.
ISO it. ISO it.
Durant
Push it.
now stopped
Yes. And there's an assist.
by the defender. And that's now
Ginger King
21
running the
points for Kevin
offense
Durant.
for the Oklahoma City Thunder, keeping it a 20-point lead. We don't want him passing this way. Oh, and he cuts anyway. Russell Westbrook putting up as much defense as possible, and this crowd is dead. This crowd does not like this game. And look at that 3-point play. Are we gonna call it? I'm calling it. 9 minutes, 40 seconds into the third quarter. I'm calling it. It's done. I'm locking it in. Oklahoma City are gonna win this game. There is no way. Bring out the 4th string. Seriously.
With just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Let the water boy do the work.
And Shumpert
We gotta
gets to
conserve our energy for the playoffs. If we can decimate the New York Knicks, oh man.
Dish to Shumpert. Back to Young.
Get that out of here. Oh, come on. That was all ball. Alright. Robbing me of my 4th block
The Knicks shoot
of the
their 7th
game.
and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
We are doing very, very well. New York Knicks not doing so good here. How many points have they scored? It's only 6. Only 6 to our 9. They are slowly and steadily losing ground in this game.
Some remarkable shooters.
Yeah, bring it to me.
Guys. And you know that when you're
Bring
seeing
it
those
to
types
me.
of numbers at
Oh,
the
and we get a
point
nice
guard
reach and
position,
foul there. I
you're
like
talking
that.
about some very intelligent, patient players.
Thought I had
Precisely.
Bruiser.
I mean, when you watch
Maybe I have
any of
to
them,
eliminate one of those, and maybe I have to activate Bruiser. Maybe you can't have, like, all of your things.
Don't take anything away from their natural ability to.
Alright, we're on Amare here. We're gonna give it. We're gonna give it to Ibaka. Yes. And there's another shooting foul. And this is just gonna expand our lead.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%.
And these New York Knicks fans are getting hostile.
He has not been effective.
They are starting to
Guys, this has
boo
not
the
been
New
a
York
season to
Knicks.
remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point.
Oh, our free throws have not been good in this game.
The Knicks have gone 2
That's
of 4
3 of them that I know of. 4 if you count myself.
Barbosa passes to Stoudemire.
Stoudemire, a mid-range shot. It's gonna sink. I was too far away.
Stoudemire's got his
I did
second
not
free
get
throw
my
to go.
defense set up quick enough.
The Thunder leading by 22.
Ginger King with a screener. Free up Westbrook. I do believe that's Westbrook,
The Knicks
right?
pull it in.
I think it was. It could have been Durant. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not letting you hit another mid-ranger asshole. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find.
All right, we're gonna wheel and deal on Amare, and he doesn't get great defense on us, and we make that shot. One more rebound, we continue our double-double mayhem.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Thunder have performed. First in shooting percentage. First in fewest
8 minutes left here in the third quarter. They have to sit me down for quite some time. We're up by so much. You don't get your starters in this game. Cut off those passing lanes with stick defense. Melo getting double teamed and still makes the shot. That's why they still have a chance. But look at the points in the paint. We're dominating them by 12. Where is Amare?
All right, guys, they're getting a lot of points in the painted area, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason.
We'll set a screen for good old Durantula, and we are wide open down low. Come on now. Ah. I find it funny that we had one dunk. One dunk. That's all we had in us our whole career. Haven't been able to repeat it.
Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not
Oh boy, Mon Shumpert hits a 2. That'll give him some momentum. We want to end it.
The rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Set a screen here. And look at that alley-oop opportunity, not going to go. Westbrook, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Let's be smart, please. These people, man. Oh, and that's not a great shot. I wasn't in a good position, actually. Should have passed it back out and got out of the key as soon as possible. Okur with that beautiful shot, not gonna go. Going to Westbrook. ISO it, son. Push it. Push that ball. Push that ball. Oh, and Okur with the defense, but it still sinks. Do not commit a turnover for the remainder of the game. Or of the quarter. That should be okay. They're going to pull me out. They should pull me out. That's what they usually do if they keep up their tendencies. Carmelo Anthony, mid-range shot, sinks it. And we're at the 20-point range. I'd be okay if it was the start of the fourth quarter at the 20-point range, but in 6 minutes, a lot of damage could be done. Give me this. We get our double-double, and that goes in over Okur. 13 points, 10 rebounds. 63% field goal percentage. We've already reached our point average for the quarter. Why not increase that?
Shot clock at 6. The feed to Melo.
You know, the team that outscores the other team in a single game 100% of the time wins that game. So, there's a useless stat for you. Now, alley-oop, it looks like it got tipped. Is it still our ball? It is. We have 14 seconds to make a play, and here we go. We're sitting out 3:16. They only sit us out for about a minute and a half. In real time, depending on the fouls, it could have been anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes.
New York moving it around. Now here's Shumpert. D right on him. Doubled by Aldridge. Shumpert passes to Young.
Young, top of the three-point range there, and he wants the ball. We're not going to let him have it. He's going to have to shoot it. It's not going to look pretty. We're going to box our guy out. Stoudemire going back up, getting an offensive rebound and putting it back. Oh my goodness. If he gets on a roll, that will not be good for our game.
And you know, Steve, what I like is his offensive rebound. I mean, they say one man's trash is
Let's go on out to Seth. Let's see if Seth can't get involved. Get an easy 2-point, Seth. Come on. He can't score. He can't score. It is impossible for Cephalosha to score. At least when I'm on the court. I've never seen him do it. Never. Maybe once or twice, actually. But I've never seen him do it. Oh. I'll back his ass up. Oh, and it's out of bounds. I knew I was too close to the line. Goddamn animations.
pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out
13 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and I think we're at 3 blocks, maybe 4 now.
3 games behind.
For the Thunder, Kevin, I think maybe they've slipped just a bit.
Carmelo
from where they were a season ago.
freeing up his matchup. Not going to go, though, and look at the putback over the back of me. If I would have held B, it would have been an over-the-back foul. I did not pay attention to Amare, though. I was focused on the rebound.
They've got lots of confidence. I think they'll be just fine.
Here's money.
And I get people to come off of their matchups and come to me. Ah, not a good shot, damn it. I'm trying new things. You know, we're up by 20 points, why not? I have my double-double. I've done my job. Serge Ibaka stuffing Carmelo Anthony down. While the Vulture from the Spider-Man comic books and games tries to coach the New York Knicks. Ooh, let's trap him in the corner. Amare getting the ball, gets blocked. Barbosa sinking a 2. Now, again, I'm not really too worried about losing this game. I've already called that I'm going to win it. Why not try to force some turnovers, play a little risky. Set a nice screen to Durant. Durant gives it back to us. Ibaka backs off the key, and he gives it to me to do my work on Amare. We double our points. Oh, and look at that, cutting off the pass. Lovely. Run it, son. Oh, and that is not what I wanted. An ISO, I wanted you to cut to the basket. Don't be pulling that tomfoolery jump shot shit on me. What is this, European basketball? That's the second consecutive steal for Ibaka. Run it, Ibaka. I wanted a dunk from Ibaka there. It goes back to Harden. Let's reward Ibaka. Get on up there, Ibaka. Oh, I tried. We're up by 20. Let's play around, you know. My one complaint about this game is that we're not getting, you know, that's not going in. We're not getting any injuries. You know, I haven't had an injury, and that's kind of an important role to have in this game. It's possible, I know, but I just haven't seen it. Not possible enough, I guess. I know on the sliders I could turn that up, but I shouldn't have to. It should be realistic.
The Thunder are the recipients. You can see the fire that they are playing with. Everyone from the starters to the bench.
We're up by 20 points at the beginning of the fourth. I'm hoping they take me out at like the 4-minute mark when it just ends the game, because otherwise this is going to be some pretty dull gameplay for the next 15 minutes or so. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. Probably 4 by now. Yeah, no pump fake needed. We were behind the defense. Gives me a nice little boost to my score there. I want to be on my guys. Sorry, switch back.
Defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Great defense, and it gives me that rebound. 17 points, 12 rebounds.
I mean, they've really done a good job.
Run the best play. Let's slow this game down.
Yeah, I think it's the rebounding they have to thank for that part.
Oh, and over the back foul. That's on me. I knew it as soon as I pressed Y. Oh, Kerr got the advantage in the positions on me.
Not much doubt about that over the back call. Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback route.
Carmelo Anthony hitting again. He's going to try to take this show over like Kobe often does.
And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Thaddeus Young.
An 18-point lead. I guess if I get some extra time, if someone goes to the foul line. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the furious way he puts this ball down. Wow. So angry. What did I say at that players only meeting last night to spark a fire under his ass? I think he's 3 for 3.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Shoots it. The Thunder.
Oh, and oh, what is that?
Durant's got 3
Thunderball.
rebounds
Okay,
now in
good.
this one.
Durant, 21 points, only 3 rebounds. He's going 10 for 15, though. That's actually all right. Not that bad there.
Will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Knicks
See here,
making
we'll
a
switch
switch
the
here.
game
Numbers
to
checked in.
NBA.
And a switch here also for Oklahoma City.
Look at some
Buckets checked
standings. Passing it to Harden to inbound this ball.
Gone here in the fourth.
Harden, oh man, they are kind of all sorts of spread out. I'll take Amari out of the center, and you can run it if you'd like.
The Thunder with another
It doesn't work. My plan did not work.
Contested shot there. And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Get that out of here, Carmelo. Get that out of here, Carmelo. Don't you let him score. God damn it.
Second time around.
Durant lets him score. And here we go. The Jazz lost their game. That is no bueno. Where are the Lakers? I don't see the Lakers. Okay, so let's look at the standings here. Conference-wise. We have Milwaukee, Philly, and Washington duking it out for 8th position in the East. And in the West, we still have the Lakers have taken the number 8 spot. And the Utah Jazz are in number 9 with that loss. They are 17.5 games behind the Lakers, only 17 behind. So we need to win these games. Let's go Utah Jazz. We do not want the Lakers in the playoffs. We want it to be a history season, the worst season of the Lakers in quite some time. And Ibaka putting it back, getting a foul there. But we want it to be the worst season for the LA Lakers in quite some time. Especially when they try, to power up to, get all the really dangerous weapons of the NBA on their team. Steve Nash, Dwight Howard,
So I think this timeout is all about
Kobe and Paul.
group to tighten up defensively. I think they've got to figure out a way to tighten things up a bit. They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Carmelo Anthony shooting up a shot, not great, but it dribbles itself in there.
Anthony's got 13 points in the second half. The Thunder lead
9 minutes
by
left to
18.
go. I'm very interested to see how many games the Jazz and the Lakers have left.
Now gone here in the fourth. Westbrook kicks to Harden.
The Western Conference is going to be an exciting conference to watch, as it normally is. The Western Conference typically is more exciting to watch than the Eastern Conference. I mean, we got OKC, Spurs, Lakers, the Jazz. They're not as exciting, I know, but I'm a hometown boy, so of course I love them. Let's see, we had Golden State, who were snipers at one point. We've got, let's see, the Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard's blowing up, Aldridge. Minnesota Timberwolves bringing in all sorts of Europeans, trying to make this season successful. Western Conference is where the action was at this season. OKC, looking for their first NBA title in OKC, that'd be alright. Oh, I thought that was Young getting that rebound there. That was a little scary. Westbrook's going to shoot this up. We got to be in position. And he doesn't need a rebound. No rebound needed there. 8 minutes left in this game. And it's just really kind of like a grinded out. We're going to win. It was an important game, but we're up by 20 points. They'd have to score at least 30 to win this game, so I'm not worried.
The dish to Carmelo. Working on Ibaka. Shot clock at 5.
The way they're passing it around, and really their offense is almost non-existent. I'm not worried. They're taking way too long to generate offense.
The Thunder leading by 18. Westbrook gets a
Especially if their defense is no good. If we score points, they're not going to ever catch up.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another inside
Anyone been watching the March Madness? I, of course, won my division. I'll be showing the results of that on Vlog Weekly coming up this Saturday. It was a wrestling podcast March Madness tourney. No money involved, just a whole lot of fun. And I chose Michigan to win it, so come on, Michigan. Let's see, it's the 3rd, and I think it's the 4th that is the final game. So let's go Michigan. Come on, Michigan. If you win, I will have picked the winner 2 out of 3 years. I think last year I picked, was it UNC maybe? UNC, or maybe it was Notre Dame. It wasn't Notre Dame. It was either UNC or... Oh, who was it? I don't know. It was a bigger known team, like second seed or something. But I chose UConn 2 years ago. They obviously won, and I won that bracket, and then and that group as well. I dominated that group as well. It was great, and then this year I've got Believe in the Shield because of all of the upsets that happened this season. Whoever chose the winning team is gonna win their brackets. I chose Michigan. Someone else chose Michigan as well, but they also chose. Let's see who they choose. I believe it was one of the teams that went out early, so they lost the final points. I still have Louisville and Michigan in, so those were my final 2, and that's how it's ending up. Let's go Michigan, win it for me. I'm already calling it a win because obviously if Michigan wins, I win. If Michigan loses, I lose to the guy who chose Louisville, and he had quite a few correct picks. So if I win Michigan over Louisville, I win. If I lose Louisville over Michigan, I lose, which is kind of a bummer because I want to be 2 for 3 or 2 and 1 in my bracket career. That'd be nice, you know. Especially considering that you're not playing against one person, you're playing against 10 or so people. And me winning 2 games and only losing once, that's .667 percentage rating. That's awesome. I love that stat, and I want it. Let's go Michigan. Definitely going to be watching that game.
He's converted time and time again this quarter.
There's a screen.
NCAA, the only time I'm ever interested is if there's some sort of bracket involved. Any tourney-style, single elimination type thing, I love it. I love trying to predict the winner, and when I do, it's such an amazing feeling. Why not check and see, you know, when this game is on? It's not the 4th. It's not the 5th. It could be the 6th. That makes sense. Wichita versus Louisville and Syracuse versus Michigan. Oh, the only #1 seed left is Louisville. Syracuse, kind of a surprise. Michigan, kind of a surprise. Wichita State. Buzz, motherfuckers. Seriously, goddamn, Wichita State? They pissed me off because I had Ohio State going pretty far. And actually, you know what? I think I would rather Louisville lose in the Final Four. Would that help me? I think that would secure my win if Louisville loses. So, yeah, what am I talking about? Michigan. Yeah, let's have Louisville lose and Michigan win, and I win. It's academic. ABC 1, 2, 3, and another 3-point play. Oh man, this game is getting ugly for the New York Knicks. Their coach must not be happy. He's over there, like, sitting on his vulture eggs, seething. There's a nice reach-in foul, cutting off the easy 2 points. It's our second foul of the quarter. Why the hell not? Even if you get fouled out, at least you get sitting time, you know? You don't have to sit through the whole game. It's nice. Okur down low. Okur is one of my favorite NBA players. He's just such a likable looking guy. Many people who didn't have him, you know, I had him on the Jazz, so many people who didn't, you know, who don't know really who Okur is, he was such a nice guy. Beautiful 3-point shot every time. It's where I get my, whenever I get a 3-point shot, I yell money, because that's really what he would do. We'll set a screen for Jones here. For Jonesy. Oh, and that was a reach-in foul. Alert. I had to be careful there. Oh man, a bullet shot. And it sinks, but too little too late. They're not going to get anywhere. Seth, get that ball over here. Come on. Thank you. Goes to Maynard. We'll set a screen.
Here's Maynard. Buford covering.
Get to it. Oh, come on. You're right there. Goes up and under and gets a nice, easy 2 points. 17 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 blocks, maybe 4.
Feeds Durant. Pass to Buford.
Pretty good field goal percentage, very little fouls, very few turnovers. I'm liking how we're playing this game. It's just an easy win game, you know. See, any other oh shit, the Kevin Ware injury. We could talk about that the last part of this game. God damn. That shit, like, drink some milk. Really? Drink some milk. How in the hell does your leg just snap like that? It's not possible. It doesn't work that way. I've broken my leg. I think I've broken each of them once. So, how in the hell does it snap so extremely that it pokes out of your goddamn leg? What a horrific injury. Frightening shit to watch. Just seeing the reaction of his team. Like when you first see it, you can hardly see that anything really happened. That he just kind of broke his leg. A lot of people do. You see it on Tosh.0. You see it on World's Dumbest. You know, it just happens sometimes. But you don't see, really, the angle you get. You don't really see the bone snapping out of his leg. You don't see that shit. If you can imagine maybe sticking a needle down the side of your leg and then trying to pry out your skin, imagine that, but on a bone-like level. Damn, that guy's gonna need staples, screws to put his leg and keep it there. He won't be able to walk. Good God. It must be terrible. What a shitty injury to go through. Yeah. I've heard a lot of NBA players say, well, I survived because I didn't jump. I just kind of, and that's how I do my defense. Whenever I play basketball, in the very rare event that I play basketball with other human beings. That's not a good shot. I don't like that. Damn it. There goes my field goal percentage. The very rare occasion that I play basketball with other human beings, I just put a hand in their face. I'm like Matt Harpring. If any of you know who Matt Harpring is, he was not, or Cephalosha actually, a very good defender, good passer. I set screens, I generate some offense for my team, but I do not really score. Scoring's just not what I did. I didn't rebound. I create assists. I create, you know, open lanes for people. That's just what I did. I brought the ball up and then I'd pass it out. Like, I would not, you know, really generate the offense. That wasn't my role. I wasn't a good leader. When I played Junior Jazz, you know, it was really a different time. Like, I mean, you know, you had your ball hogs, you know, in those little leagues. And I'm sure I could have made some great plays. Could have been a more, you know, confident player in basketball if I would have continued that journey, but you know, things happen. You play the N64 and you're like, shit, why play, you know, that sucks. I'm sweaty, people are pushing me, why do that when I could play a video game and have just as much fun whenever I want? I don't have to sacrifice my Saturday morning cartoons. That's what I really hated the most about Junior Jazz, is that they would always be at the time that Yu-Gi-Oh was on my games, and I fucking loved Yu-Gi-Oh. Pissed me off that my Junior Jazz would make me play during Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? Didn't like it. Oh man, and this game is over. I've zoned out the past 5 minutes, so yeah, whenever it's a slow game like this, yeah, give me the ball. I want the ball for the last score here. We get him to jump, a nice easy 2. Oh, but he fouls us. As long as we make one, I get 20 points. Excellent, I'm happy. Ginger King, looking to be the playoff MVP of the year. If you know what I'm saying. Most improved would be nice, you know.
Over Cephalosha. Red's shot is right there.
Yeah, he's not going to pass it to us. Oh, well. We win the game. Holy shit, was that quite a game to get through. It was almost like a 55-minute podcast with gameplay behind it about the NBA. Whatever. You do what you do. 172 skill points turns to 344. The team meeting really helping us out. Look at those blocks, those nice assists. Aldridge got involved in this game. Oh man, what a great game by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And if they continue to play like this, they are a for sure going in to the playoffs looking strong. 8 for 14, 57% field goal percentage. Great. We defeated Amari Stoudemire in the matchup position. 3 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, 15 rebounds, 21 points. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the interview session, and they're most likely going to say something about our rebounds. They always do.
Your team breezed the victory this time around. It's got to be nice to get a little break tonight in the midst of a long season with more close games than you'd probably like. Your thoughts?
Oh, okay, I see. So he's saying that we had a really easy game, and it really was, so...
It was really good to see the team playing so well. It's one thing to see the guys looking sharp in practice, but that doesn't always translate over into games, you feel me? But this time it did, and then some. To me, that just means that we all on the same page. We all buying into what Coach has to say, and that's a good thing. He's the one that knows best how to make this team succeed. Let's hope now we can keep this momentum going for a little while. You heard?
Absolutely. Up, 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 and that is exactly what we wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing game by us. Probably didn't translate well to YouTube. I doubt anyone watched the full video. I'm not too butthurt about it, though. Not even the Canadians can watch this full video. You know what I'm saying? If you watch this full video, give me a hell yeah in the comments. I'll steal it from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Pistons bolstered by the return of Jefferson, Kobe, and LeBron, players of the week. Daniels on coaching hot seat. Harris looking for offensive change scenery. Hawks player voiced frustration with the team. And Timberwolves Lee ups for free agency this summer. Okie dokie, not a whole lot going on. The next couple of games coming up, can't guarantee which game I will show you. It just kind of is on the cuff basis, but I'll probably, maybe Miami. Maybe we'll go week for week here. We'll go Miami, and then we might go a rematch with Miami if we lose. Maybe that would be interesting. Timberwolves or the Bulls, maybe. And then the next week we'll do Portland, and then the last game before the playoffs, Chicago. So, that's what we're looking at. 6 more games to the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King, your YouTube champion, bringing you the longest and most complete My Career mode on YouTube. No one else does what I do, ladies and gentlemen. I am a unique breed. I am one of a kind, and I am the YouTube champion. And I am checking out. Enjoy your basketball. Especially you Canadians. You deserve it.